What is going on, guys? It is your friend Jordan here, and I have a story to tell. And this is a story of overcoming the forces of evil, a story of triumph, a heroic tale on the scale of Beowulf. I bet the Anglo-Saxons would have loved this. I triumphed over an evil being, and I showed my brute strength and power, and in the end, I came out victorious. So let me just set the scene for you. It was at night. I was very hot and very wet, and I was so wet I was dripping actually. And yes, I was in the shower, and it was at night because I take my showers at night as opposed to the morning, because that's more time I get to sleep in the morning. And I know my hair gets kind of messed up and while I'm sleeping, but I think it's worth it because I get to sleep in a half hour later. And I say a half hour because, let's be honest, I take half hour to 40-minute long showers. And don't ask what I'm doing in there, but I'm definitely cleaning my body, totally, the whole time. Actually, no, I just stand in there. I come up with my best ideas in the shower. I don't know about you guys, but I come up with the greatest ideas for like commentaries and everything in the shower. And then, this was a commentary that happened in the shower too. So, without my shower time, you wouldn't even be listening to this. But anyways, let me get to the real point of the story. So, I was sitting in the shower philosophizing about some good stuff, like they should make chocolate french fries or something like that. And then this terrible thing happened. Now, it was toward the end of my shower. I was all clean. I was just standing there, basically. And something awful happened. Now, I had my glasses off, and I'm completely blind without my glasses. But I saw something, and I saw something scary out of the corner of my eye. And, it was at that moment I thought my life was about to end, because on the glass door to the shower was a spider. And no, yes, you heard that right. It was a spider. Now, I mean, I could have freaked out at that moment, but no, I didn't. I kept it calm. I slowly and quietly started freaking out in my mind, but no, I didn't let the spider smell my fear, because they can probably smell that crap. No, I slowly turned the water off, like the spider's gonna flip out or something, and it was on the other side of the glass too, so I needed to plan my moves. Now, my first thought was to grab a wash rag and crush the spider to death. But then, I was thinking, I'm going to have to clean the wash rag, and it's going to have spider guts on it, and that's going to be gross. So instead, I slowly opened the door, making sure not to disturb the spider. Now I'm dripping wet on the other side of the door, right? Just picture me. Well, don't picture me naked in my bathroom, that'd be weird. Just picture me from, like, the chest up. And I am staring the spider straight in the eyes, and it is glaring me down. And so I reach for a tissue, because I am going to smash the living crap out of this spider. And here's the thing, do you guys think this is weird? I'm 16 years old, and I hate killing spiders. It makes me feel like a bad person, because they can't do anything. It's not their fault they're in my house, but I don't want them in my house. And I'm not scared of spiders, but I just don't like killing them. They're cool, they're just chilling, and, you can feel their, like, body crunch as you squish them, and then you still want, like, a layer of tissue between your fingers so you can feel that you're killing it, but you don't want, like, a half layer or else you'll get its, like, guts on your hand. It's just gross. I hate the whole process of killing spiders. I would be a terrible dictator. I would be like, if I was Hitler, I wouldn't, why am I comparing myself to Hitler? But I should be like Hitler of spiders, and then I will just exterminate them. And this got really dark really quickly. So I'm just going to move on. So basically, I have a tissue in my hand, and I'm ready to kill this spider. But it is slowly making its way up the wall, up the glass door to the top. And once it gets to the top, it is home free. And I know that, and the spider knows that, and I'm going to kill it before it gets there. So I lunge like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan just invaded my inner being, and I lunged and I grabbed that spider, and I was ready to throw it in the toilet. But my fatal flaw, the toilet was not open. So in that time that it took me to open the toilet, the spider had jumped, magically teleported out of my tissue. And so I open the tissue to make sure that it's really in there. Because, say you throw it in the toilet, and it's not in there, then you feel victorious. But that spider, he's just training and getting stronger to make his revenge. You have essentially created the Batman of spiders, if you do that. If you don't kill it. If you think you killed it, but you didn't, you've just created Batman, and he will seek his revenge and murder you. So I didn't want to do that. So I checked, and it wasn't in there. And now, this is where I started freaking out. And I didn't have my glasses on, I couldn't see anything, the ground was slippery and wet, I didn't want to fall, but there's a spider on the loose, and I was going to kill him. So, I grabbed, I don't know, here's what happened. So I looked down at the ground, searching for the spider, and I see him in the corner, starting to climb back up the wall to make his escape. So I grab the toilet paper roll, I swing it out, I grab about, 15 sheets of toilet paper in my hands. I get ready to murder this spider. I just turned into a Spartan from the movie 300. I was ready to take on an army of spiders with my toilet paper roll. It was insane. I had bloodthirst in my eyes, and I was going to kill this little spider. So, what basically happened, alright, and the rest, it all happened so fast. It was moving in slow motion, actually, in my mind, because the adrenaline was pumping. And this was the biggest fight I've ever been in my life. Just me and the spider dueling. And so I take the toilet paper in my hand and I smash it against the wall. And then I take it down and I crumple it up, throw it on the ground. I start curb stomping that spider. Ghetto stomping him. If there was a curb there, I would have thrown it on there and stomped it. I mean, I was going at it. Finally, I pick it up, I check in there, and the spider, well, there wasn't a spider in there. It was all goo and nasty, and then I threw it in the toilet and flushed it, and I felt awesome. I felt like a savage for that 15 seconds until I really realized what I was doing, and then I kind of felt depressed and had an existential crisis, what am I doing with my life? That killing the spider gives me so much joy, and yeah, so I got back into the shower and philosophized on my spider crisis. And yeah, that's basically all that happened. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, please leave a comment and a like. Leave a comment on your spider killing story. And hope to see you next time. Love you guys. Goodbye.